Hello students, welcome all. Today we will be doing algebraic expressions, exercise 10.2. So the first question in our exercise 10.2 is finding the value of an expression for a given value of m. Now the question is, we have to find the value of the expression that which is m minus 2. And here we are given the value of m that is equals to 2. So what we will do, we will write the statement that is putting value of m is equals to 2, we get, in place of m we will be writing 2, so 2 we can put in brackets, 2 minus 2, and all of you know that 2 minus 2 is 0, so 0 is the answer. So this is how we have done the first part. So we will continue with the second part, which is find the value of the expression 3m minus 5. Again we will do the same thing. In place of m we will replace the value by 2. So 3 and m they are getting multiplied, so we can write it like this, 3 into, in the bracket we can put 2 minus 5. So we will first solve this expression. This is 3 into 2 is 6, 6 minus 5 will give 1. So this is the answer for the second part. So 9 minus 5m, this is the expression for our third part. So again, putting the value of m in this expression, we will do it like this, 9 minus 5, and 5 and m they are getting multiplied, so we will write it like this, which is equals to 9 minus 10. So we all know the concept of integers. Whenever we are having two different signs, we will subtract and sign will be of the bigger one. So here we will minus 10 minus 9 is 1, and because 10 is the bigger number and its unit, this sign is minus, so the answer is minus 1. So the fourth part is we have to find the expression of this trinomial, that is 3m square minus 2m and minus 7. So again, putting the value of m, so what we will get, we can write it like this, like 3 and in bracket 2, and the power of 2 here is 2. Then again 2 and m they are getting multiplied, we can write it like this, and minus 7. So first of all we will solve the value of this exponent. So whenever we know that whenever the power is there, we will multiply that number that many number of times. So यहाँ पे क्या है? Suppose we are having 2 times. So what we will do, 2 into 2, and this will give 4. So what we can do, we can put the value of this expression 2 square. So it will be 3 into 4 minus 4 minus 7. 4 3s are, we have 12. 12 minus 4 minus 7. So what I am doing, I am solving these two integers because they are having the same sign. So whenever there are same sign is there, we usually add the integers. So it will get minus 11. So 12 minus 11 is 1, which is the answer for this expression. So here is the fifth part, which is 5m minus 2, 5m divided by 2 minus 4. So 5 and m they are getting multiplied, and the answer is getting divided by 2, and whatever is the result is getting subtracted by 4. So again we will put the value of m. So it is 5 into 2 divided by 2 minus 4. So what we can do, whenever there is a numerator and denominator, we can cut with each other. So we can do it like this. So it will be 5 minus 4, which will give 1 as the answer. Or we can do it like this. First we can multiply the numerator. So it will give 10. 10 by 2 minus 4. Now you know 10 by 2 is 5. 5 minus 4 will again give the same answer, 1. So जो आपको सही लगे, whatever you are comfortable with, you can do it. So the answer is 1. So simple. So continuing with the second question. Now the value of variable is minus 2. Here the variable is p, and for the first expression, first part it is 4p plus 7. So here we will put the value of p, that is minus 2 in this expression. So 4 and minus p, they are getting multiplied with each other, plus 7. So what will happen? We will just multiply the number as it is. So 4 2s will give 8, and because there is a 1 negative sign, and whenever there is odd number of minus are there, they usually get negative. So minus 8 plus 7, it will give minus 1 as the answer. So I will like to share one concept, like whenever we have a negative integer and the power is odd, the answer is always negative. But if we have a negative integer with having the even power, The answer is always positive. So here in this question it was 1. 1 minus 9. 1 means odd. So that way our answer was negative. That is minus 8. So minus 8 plus 7. Again we are having two different integers with different signs. So whenever different signs are there, they result in subtraction and the sign will be of the greater number. So 8 is greater, which is having minus. So it is minus 1 is the answer. Again we will continue with the second part. Now it is 3p square plus 4p plus 7. So now we will put the value of p minus 2. So it is 3 minus 2 raised to the power of 2 plus 4 times minus 2 plus 7. Again we will apply that rule. Now we have a negative number with a even power. So the answer of this will be positive. So we can write one step extra. So it is 3 and minus 2 square will give 4, positive 4. And plus, we can continue writing this like this, plus 7. Now we will multiply these two. It will be 4 and 3 will get multiplied to give the answer 12. Now again the same concept we will apply 4 and 2. 4 and 2 will give 8. But there is one sign of minus. And 1 means odd. So that is why the answer is minus 8. And again plus 7 as it is. Now we will subtract. 12 minus 8 will give 4. 4 plus 7. And the answer of 4 plus 7 is 11. This is the required answer. Now the third part is minus 2p cube minus 3p square plus 4p plus 7. Again we will put the value of minus 2 in place of p. So minus 2 here it was already in the question, and minus 2 raised to the power of 3 minus 3 times minus 2 square plus 4 times minus 2 plus 7. Now we will first solve this. We all know that whenever a negative number is having a power of odd, the answer is negative. Therefore minus 2 raised to power 3, it can be written as minus 2 minus 2 minus 2. So it is minus 8 will be the answer for this. Minus 2 raised to power 3. So we can write it like this. Minus 2 times minus 8. Now minus 3 times minus 2 square will give positive 4 plus 4 times minus 2 plus 7. So you can put equals to sign. So it equals to. Now again 8 and 2 will get multiplied. 8 into 2 will be 16. But again now we are having 2 minus sign. So minus and minus. So 2 minus sign 2 is even. So the answer will be positive. So it will be positive 16 minus 12. Again 4 and minus 2 will give minus 8 plus 7. So we can either solve like this, or we can combine as you say. 16 minus 12 will give 4. Now 4 minus 8 plus 7. 4 minus 8 will give minus 4 plus 7. And minus 4 plus 7 will give 3 as the answer. So the third question is, again we have to find the value of the variable is given as minus 1. We have to find the value of expression 2x minus 7. So again we will put the value of x is equal to minus 1. So 2 times minus 1 and minus 7. So 2 times minus 1 will give minus 2. Minus 2 and minus 7 both are having the same sign, so will get added and the sign will be of the minus. So it will be minus 9 will be the answer. So the second part is find the value of expression minus x plus 2. So this minus is already given in the question, so we will put this minus sign as it is. Now in place of x we will write minus 1 and plus 2 as it is. Again we are having 2 minus sign together. So whenever 2 minus sign are together, 2 means even, so the answer will be positive. So it will be plus 1 plus 2. So it will give 3 as the answer. Now moving on to the third part. Third part is x square minus plus 2x plus 1. Again we have to find the value of this expression. So we will put the value of x, that is minus 1 square plus 2 times minus 1 plus 1. Again minus 1 raised to the power of 2 will give positive 1, and 2 into minus 1 will give minus 2 plus 1. So now 1 plus 1 will give 2, 2 minus 2 will give 0 as the answer. So the fourth expression is 2x square minus x minus 2. Again we will put the value of x as minus 1. So 2 times minus 1 square minus of minus 1 minus 2. This minus is already given in the question, and this minus has come from because it is given as x is minus 1. So 2 into minus 1 square will give positive 1. This minus and this minus, they will become positive. So it is 1 minus 2. So again we have 2 plus 1 minus 2. So 3 minus 2 will give 1 as the answer. Moving on to the fourth question, first part, we have now the variable have changed to a and b, and the value of the variable that we have to put is a is equals to 2 and b equals to minus 2. So very easy. So in place of a we will write 2 and the power of it is 2, and minus b is given as minus 2, the raised to the power of 2. So whenever we are solving 2 square, it is 4, and minus 2 square will give again positive 4. So answer is positive 8 for this expression. Moving on to the second part, we have a square plus ab plus b square. In place of a, we will write 2 square plus a and b are getting multiplied with each other. So 2 times minus 2 plus in place of b we can write minus 2 square. So 2 square is plus 4. Now we have plus and answer of 2 and minus 2. When we multiply 2 into 2 will give 4, but because of there is a 1 minus 1 is odd, so the answer will be minus 4. So we can put it in bracket because we are having plus sign outside. Again plus and minus 2 square will give positive 4. Now we will open this bracket in the next step. So it is 4 minus 4 plus 4. So 4 minus 4 will be give 0 and plus 4 will give 4 as the answer. So moving on to the question number 5, first part, 2a plus 2b. Now the value of variable a is 0 and b is minus 1. So we will put the value of a as 0. So 2 times 0 plus 2 times minus 1 will give 2 into 0 will give 0 and 2 into minus 1 give minus 2. So answer is minus 2 for this part. Moving on to the next part, we have 2a square plus b square plus 1. So putting the value of a as 0, b as minus 1 and plus 1. So 0 into something will give 0, minus 1 square will give positive 1, and we have again 1. So 1 plus 1 will give 2 as the answer. So moving on to the question number 5, third part. Third part is 2a square b plus 2ab square plus ab. So again putting the value of a as 0, b as minus 1 and 2 times minus 1 square and 0 into minus 1. So again 0 into anything will give 0. So the answer of this whole multiplication will be 0. Again this is 0 and again it is 0. So the final answer is 0 for this part. Next, moving on to the fourth part, it is a square plus ab plus 2. So a square will give 0 square and 0 into minus 1 plus 2. 0 square, anything you 0 into minus 1 will again 0 and plus 2. So the final answer is 2. So we will now solve this question number 6. I hope you have understood the earlier questions. They are very easy and simple. So in this question, question number 6, there is a little bit difference. Here it is written, first we have to simplify this expression and then find the value of this expression for x equals to 2. So simplifying means that whenever it is bracket is given, we have to open that bracket, we have to combine the like terms together and we have to simplify the expression. So I'll show how it is done. So it is x as it is plus 7. Plus, first of all, we will open this bracket. So 4 will get multiplied with x using distributive property, and 4 will also get multiplied with minus 5. So 4 into x will give 4x, and 4 into minus 5 will give minus 20. Now we are having like terms x and 4x. We will write the like terms together. So it is x plus 4x. And again we have constants also, that is plus 7 and minus 20. We will write them together. So 4x and 1 and x. x, if there is no numerical coefficient before x, it means it is having 1. So 4x and 1x will give 5x. Whenever we are adding like terms, only the numerical coefficients get added, not the variables. So 4x plus x will give 5x, and plus 7 and minus 20 will give minus 30. So this is the simplified form of this expression. Now we will put the value of x equals to 2. So putting x is equals to 2, we get 5 into 2 minus 30. So 5 2s are 10, 10 minus 13 will give minus 3 as the answer. Now move on to the second part. Again we have to simplify the expression and then find the value. So we will first open the bracket. Again using distributive property, you can put the arrows like which I have done. Like 3 into x will give 3x, plus 3 times 2 will give 6, plus 5x minus 7. Now the like terms in this expression, they are 3x and 5x. So we will write 3x and 5x together, and the variable 6 and minus 7 together. So 3x and 5x will give 8x, and plus 6 and minus 7 will give minus 1. Now we will put the value of x as 2. So what we will get? So correct, 8 into 2 minus 1, 8 2s are 16, 16 minus 1 is equals to 15. This is the answer for this expression. I hope you have understood. So whenever it is written simplify, you have to first open the brackets, combine the like terms and simplify, and then put the value of the variable. So continuing with the third part, again we have to simplify. So in simplification we can see that there is a bracket. So we will first open this bracket. 6x as it is, 5 again will get multiplied with x as well as 2. Whatever is there in the bracket, the number which is outside will get multiplied with each and every variable constant in the bracket. So it will give 5x, and 5 into minus 2 will give 10. Now again we have 6x and 5x as like terms. So 6 and 5 will give 11, x as it is minus 10. Now we will put the value of x as 2. So it will be 11 into 2 minus 10. 11 into 2 will give 22 minus 10. So 12 will be the answer for this expression. Again we have to simplify this. 4 will get multiplied with each and every term inside the bracket. So 4 into 2x will give 8x minus 4 plus 3x plus 11. Again we will combine the like term, so it will be 8x plus 3x minus 4 plus 11. 8x plus 3x will give 11x minus 4 and plus 11. When the signs are different, we subtract and the sign will be of the bigger number. So 11 minus 4 will give 7, and because 11 is the bigger one, so it is having positive sign, so answer will be positive 7. So 11x plus 7 is the simplified form of this expression. Now we will put the value of x as 2. So 11 into 2 plus 7. So 11 into 2 will give 22. 22 plus 7 will give 29 as the answer. I hope you have understood the concept.